when you look at individuals like yourself, and there are many across the spectrum, it's almost inevitable that they'll succeed. Is there a way to broaden that a little bit so that maybe there's a lot more fires coming up?
I'm not real qualified, both by, I think, my background to talk a lot about broadening, kind of what I think is a merit-based concept or philosophy I have. So I really do believe that we need to do everything we can to try to rise people generally. I'm just not going to be really great at it. I am better, I think, at trying to figure out that if there's 15, 20, or 25% of the people that have big potential, I would rather concentrate on developing a yield or a throughput of 80 or 90% of them getting through school and becoming doctors or becoming business people than I would apply a lot of broad-based to a lot of people. So it's not that I don't think it's important and valuable, it's just that I'm just, by nature, I haven't spent a lot of time doing anything other than creating environments where we should be fair, where we should not discriminate, where everybody ought to have a chance, where everyone should be paid comparable to what they contribute. That's about as good as I can get generally. My emphasis is always going to be, I remembered in Arizona when I was retired and I wanted to work in the community, and I was told that I should be working with youth at risk. And I said, I can do it, I won't be good at it because there's a lot of risk. But there's a 10 to 12 to 15 kids that I'll personally mentor and finance who've got it. And I know that if 10 of them, the way that things are set up, 4 of them get through college. I just want to make that 10. So it's kind of a cop-out answer. I do believe that we can work very hard to create environments where on a broad-based basis there's fairness, there's non-discrimination, there's opportunities for people to stand up and go for it. But my attention is basically on making sure that when there's a call for leaders, when there's a call for performance, not only is it fair, but among the best that come forward in that environment, that we do everything we can to improve the throughput. I tell you, I did it at the Cleveland Clinic. I was looking for doctors, and I was looking for the best that I could get, and I figured if I could get, we created a Cleveland Scholar program, and it had to be the top student, and I made it sure that it was African American. There was a top student that we could actually have doctors mentor and make a doctor. And that's kind of where I spent my time, and that's kind of where I just really believe that there has to be fairness, there has to be a lot of attention to the environment. You got to knock out all the bullshit that discriminates. You got to let people be able to compete. But man, my attention is, I just believe in the leverage of a leader and a producer. If you get someone out of a community who produces, who leads like crazy, they're coming back, and they're going to have a lot of impact on the community.